In order for Uganda to finally have a standards authority for food and things such as pesticides, a Food and Agriculture Authority is in the offing. It's originally envisaged to be located in the Ministry of Agriculture, but particularly for exports. Experience from elsewhere shows that the authority might in fact belong under the Ministry of Health, or at least in both agriculture and health.
In Kenya, for example, the EU, in terms of the audit, they visited the labs. I was heading KEFIS, we had a lab. KEFIS was not anywhere listed among the labs to test the fish. And I was called by the PS and said, you have a lab? I said, yes. We have some visitors to come. So I said, they can come. They came and visited and said, this is the place we want the fish to be tested. To date, KEFIS still tests fish. Now, if you read the title, it is Kenya Plant Health Inspectorate. Did you hear any fish in that term? It's about the competence of the lab to deliver on what is required to facilitate business. And that should guide our discussion in deciding what is good for the Uganda Agriculture and Food Authority.
As predictable as it gets, this assertion did not sit well with most people in the room, who mostly belong to the Agriculture Ministry. It's only the minister in the room who spoke with sanity on where the Food and Agriculture Authority might belong.
Now, the issue of creating silos is what we have to overcome. And I want to assure you, this needs elephant gun decision. When we go to report, we report as one government. So we can choose one minister to report for the rest of activities from different mandates. The other issue is the competency profiling. And actually, for me, how we came to convince Minister of Health and the other people is to tell them, look here, let's do competence profiling. Who is the subject matter specialist in this area?
And so there is hope that the authority will not face a stillbirth because there is so much to gain, according to some, for its existence.
When you bring this law, you bring this authority, you are raising the bar. You're saying, Uganda, we're coming, and we're cleaning up our trade compliance standards. We are dealing with food safety at home, in our markets, in our homes, because the tourists who come here, we have a target of $1 billion from tourism. They eat our food, they drink our milk, they buy our products. They need to find a functioning, well-regulated environment that the private sector is proud of, and the institutions of government are, and deal with exports.
Uganda has a target of $6 billion to the national coffers by 2027 through exports. Until now, the issue concerning phyto and phytosanitary matters were matters for a department in agriculture, but it appears the best practice might dictate otherwise. Betty Ndagire, NTV Business.